Welcome to Gymnastics with Joy, the podcast that flips your perspective on gymnastics, where every athlete has a story and we're here to tell it. My name is Joy, and today I am joined by a trailblazing Trojan, an athletic Aggie, a trend-setting tiger, a gravity defier, a somersault philosopher, a twist master, a record breaker, a floor queen, a stick machine. I can't believe she's here, but she is. Please welcome Brie Clark.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! Thank you for being here. First of all, how are you doing today? Is today a good
I'm
day?
doing good. Yeah, we had practice this morning and spin, but
Oh,
it was really
fun.
fun.
Okay. Do y'all do spin with practice or do you do that separately?
Yeah. So we usually like practice and then have spin after on like I want to say like 2 days a week on
Yeah.
the days we don't have weights. But
How
it's actually been pretty nice because I never really like did spin before
fun.
until like this year, and it actually has been so nice. I actually enjoy it.
That's so cool. I've always wanted to do spin, but I've never done it because I'm a little bit afraid that it looks very exhausting.
Yeah.
I am not a high level athlete, so.
Especially when you turn like the resistance up too.
Oh yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that would be brutal. Okay, so I hear I've done some research. I know you're a Bama girl, correct? You're born
Mhm.
in Daphne?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Perfect. Do you so kind of give me the rundown of what took you from Utah State to Clemson? Because I know you were a standout freshman there in 2022, and then Clemson started its program. You entered the portal. Will you kind of walk me through what that looked like for you?
Yeah. Okay, so like a lot of people don't know this, but
Hmm.
like my freshman year I think was like the hardest year of my life.
Was it?
Like I had I developed an anxiety disorder. So I would have like it's called panic disorder, but
Hmm.
I would have like multiple panic attacks like random for like hours at a time.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that's
like
exhausting.
and it got to a point where I like was sleeping on the couch because like for whatever reason, like if I sat on a bed, like it was like a trigger and like we had no idea what caused it, didn't know like navigating like medication and all that stuff too.
Mm.
So like it was my best, I think my best gymnastics season, but
It was an
like
amazing gymnastics season. Yeah.
yeah, like and it's crazy like thinking back to that. Like I have no idea like how I was functioning and stuff at that time. But um so like part of it was because of that because I was dealing with that like so far away from home
Yeah.
that like, my parent like I couldn't really like go and see my parents or my family or like my happy place or like that
That's
part was
tough.
kind of hard. Yeah. So like for me, I knew like and like our all of our coaches were leaving. And I felt like for me, Utah State felt like it wasn't a place where I could like grow or
Mhm.
continue to grow and like be my best self.
Mhm.
I felt like I prayed on it a lot and
Mhm.
I felt like, okay, like I'm here for a reason, or I was here for a reason. Like I feel like God's telling me like you need to go into the portal, like and explore and like it's kind of scary because you don't know if you're gonna come back out of the portal. You don't know
Yeah.
what your options are until you're in it. And then I went in the portal and got to come out to Clemson and they have literally every resource imaginable. Like it's kind of crazy. Oh my goodness.
That's amazing. That was a leap of faith. This is my
Yeah.
dog. This is my dog, Neely.
Nearly. Is it a
So
girl or a boy?
it's a girl. So
Girl.
I have two dogs, and people will just have to see them in the podcast because I can't. They're just everywhere all the time, but they're good girls. They're very sweet. She's a three-legged blue-nosed pit bull.
Oh.
She's a sweetheart. And then I have another dog right here. Her name is Nala, so Neely and Nala.
Oh,
And
that's
she's a Siberian Husky Alaskan Malamute mix. So you may see her. But,
oh.
do you have dogs? Do you have any pets or anything?
I have at home, I have a Morkie. So she's like five
Oh,
pounds, but
oh my
she
gosh, so tiny.
yeah, she's so cute. Her name's Pebbles.
Pebbles. I love that. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. We're a big pet family here. So, my husband's actually a dog trainer, so we love dogs.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to ask you some questions that maybe hopefully you haven't been asked before. But the first thing I wanted to know was if you had to describe yourself to someone who only knows you as a gymnast,
Hmm.
how would you describe Brie off the mat?
I would say bubbly.
Hmm.
I'm also like an introverted extrovert. Like
Hmm.
when I'm like
Me
around people
too.
I know and I'm comfortable, like I'm like, outgoing. But then like sometimes in certain situations, like if I don't know anybody, like I'm cool like chilling by myself. Like I'm
Hmm.
not and my social battery does not last very long too sometimes.
I
Um,
understand.
I'm pretty easygoing.
Hmm.
Um, Trying to think of what else. Very hardworking and
That's clear,
intelligent.
girl. That is clear.
Um, and I guess like crafty and creative.
Ooh, I
Like
did
I
not
love
know
like
this.
making like I've taken up a new hobby of making like pipe cleaner flowers.
Do you have
And
any way that you could show me?
I gave them all away. That's so
Oh, okay.
I
It's
gave them
fine.
I made some for Christmas. I'll have to show you some pictures.
Cute. Yes, I would
But I
love to
made like
see.
bouquets and stuff. I
Cute.
like to paint and draw.
Wow.
I
She
like
can fly
crafty stuff.
and she's an artist.
And I figured out how to work a Cricut too. Which is fun.
Wow. Look at
I
you,
love
girl.
like crafty things or like my jam. I love like crafty creative stuff.
I love that. Have you ever gotten into Legos by chance?
Actually, I have a camera and
Hmm.
like Polaroid thing
Hmm.
that I made. My
Hmm.
brother got it for me, I think, last Christmas, and then this Christmas he got me like a big like flower Lego set that I'll
Oh, I
probably
love those flower Lego sets. They're awesome. They're
yeah.
really great.
He's like a wizard with those because like like the giant like I don't know if they're like 10,000 piece like planes.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Hmm.
like made one of those and like finished them so quick.
My husband is that way. He can make like anything, he can put anything together, huge Legos, anything so quickly. He'll just like sit down and hyperfixate on it and get to work.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that you're an artistic girly as well. How cool. I love that I learned that about you. So, what is something that people are always surprised to learn about you? Maybe they don't expect.
Um, I guess like one like common thing is like how late I started gymnastics.
You started at 10, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like people are like, oh like you started in diapers and I'm like no, I tried like every other sport under the sun
I heard you
before I
played
got to
basketball, right?
yeah, it was between basketball and gymnastics. And then my mom was like, okay, like you gotta pick one.
Hmm.
And okay, like I'm gonna think on it. And I was like, okay, mom, I think I'm gonna do gymnastics.
Well, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah. Considering my height, I don't think I would have made it very far in basketball.
How tall
But
are you?
on like with shoes, 5 foot.
Okay, okay. So yeah, you're a teeny. But
Yeah.
most gymnasts are, so it worked out for you, you
It
know?
worked out well. I'm like front, like in our line, I guess when we walk out, it's like
Mhm.
shortest to tallest. And I
Mhm.
think I've always been like at the front, except our team one year, there's a girl, we called her Goose,
Mhm.
but me and her were like the same height,
Mhm.
but like, she was like, I'll go in the front. So she was like, that's the one year that I didn't have to go first. But
Amazing. I'm sure Simone probably would be used to going in the front.
yeah,
She's like
she's
4'8".
like 4'8", yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm like 5'4" and I feel short around so many people. But then my sister, she's 4'11" and I feel really tall around her. So it's all
Yeah. Well,
perspective.
and like my brother, I think he's like 6'2" or 6'3".
My
So
brother
he
is like
yeah.
6'1", yeah. Wow. And you only have one sibling, right?
Yeah, just one younger brother.
Okay, okay. Do you guys get along really well?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When we were like younger, we used to like we used to go outside and like ride our bikes and like around
Hmm.
the neighborhood and do stuff together. We would have like sibling fights every now and then, but like now
Hmm.
that we're like older and stuff and like he's in college too. He goes to Auburn. But
Oh,
like
okay.
now we're like best buds. It's kind of funny.
That's so fun. Yeah. Well, like my siblings are 12 and 9, or well, yeah, 12 and almost 10 years older than me. So
Okay.
I grew up. kind of as an only child. And now that we're all adults, it's that way. We're like, it's so fun. You get to know each other on a new level.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
super
cool like
fun.
watching them grow up too.
Yeah, yeah,
Through life.
absolutely. I feel like that way about my nieces because they've grown up and now like my niece is an adult now and I'm like, what happened? But it is cool. It's cool to see them grow up and go to college and do all the things. Like it's very rewarding. Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
you guys are close. That's always very like it's nice to have a sibling that you get along with that you just seem to get closer with as time goes on, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask, how has college gymnastics, this is, we're going to be talking about like Clemson right now for the most part, but how has college gymnastics in general changed the way that you view the sport compared to club?
I will say like college gymnastics is so fun like when you get to like
Hmm.
season and stuff. I'd say like it's still individual, but
Yeah.
like it is way more like team than anything. And so like in club, it was like yeah, you would have like if you had I think it was like three or more people in your level, then like you could get like a team award or count points towards like team. But like
Mhm.
at my gym, I was the only level 10. So like there
Oh,
was
okay.
no like team,
Yeah.
but it was like very individual. Like yes, like me and I was fortunate to have like a good relationship with like my optional team
Hmm.
club and like we were all like sisters and it was great. But like everybody had their own like things that they were trying to achieve and you kind of like support each other through it. But like when you get to college, it's like all team. Um and I guess I will say too, like there was like a lot of things that were very different. Like warming up like for a meet and stuff. Like usually you like warm up, compete in club.
Hmm. Yeah.
But like, now you do like 15-minute touches and then like 4-minute touches and that was like an adjustment too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was like more so another shift too, like in club, you would do like 10 vaults a day, like, you know, two or three floor teams. But like in college, it's not that way at all. Like it's more so about like quality than quantity
Right. Well, and
versus like club.
you don't want to get injured. You want to take care of your body and
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah. Well, one exciting thing, I saw that you are going to be vaulting this season.
Yeah.
Amazing. I'm so excited about that.
It's
Can you
so
talk me
crazy.
through that? I
Yeah.
saw
So
the
like,
video about your coach like that they made walking
yeah.
through the Yurchenko full that you were doing. But will you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So like I vaulted my freshman year and
Right.
then I trained vault my sophomore year and then like last year I just didn't train vault at all.
Hmm.
But it was just like it's crazy because I wanted like a 10-0 start value vault, but me and 1.5 twists, like I can't because I get so lost for
Yeah.
whatever reason. But like
Well, it's a
I
hard vault.
yeah, and I could do like fulls like on floor too, like any sort of like round like whether it's round off 1.5, like
Hmm.
I get so lost. And
Really? Okay.
but like on floor, I could do like fulls, doubles, 2.5s. I used to do
Hmm.
like triples randomly in club too, but like 1.5s, like I don't know what it was about the 1.5.
I love though, I do have to say, I love though that one and a half too much, Biles one. Hmm, I can do that.
Yeah, like I just, so I was like, well, I'm gonna have to figure out something like that's
Yeah,
to
your
know, but
full
like,
looks amazing from
thank
the
you.
videos I've seen. It's beautiful. It's huge. I mean, you're such a dynamic gymnast in general. One thing I love about you that I feel like is not talked about enough is your leaps and jumps. Your straddle jump is like I could walk under it. I could walk under it. It's huge. Even on beam, it's huge. Like you go huge, you go big, and that's why your gymnastics is so beautiful. But you seem pretty fearless to me, and I know that that is maybe like what it just looks like. I know there's a lot going on inside, right, right, right. But I mean, truly, your leaps are huge. They're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes. I mean, people talk about your tumbling as they should, but also let's not forget about Brie Clark's leaps and jumps, people, because she's the truth. Oh, yes.
Oh, one more thing too.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
I don't know if you saw this, but basically, well, Luke is like our vault coach,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "All right, like let's learn this vaults," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Like I was just there for the vibes. I was like, I was
Yeah,
just gonna do. If he told me to do drills, I was gonna give it 100% and try. But like,
absolutely.
I just was like in my brain, I was just over on vault like for the vibes and
Mm-hmm.
like Then like Luke had like drills. We were kind of like figuring it out. He would like go and find drills that like would like replicate the feeling of how it would feel in like the actual vault and stuff. And like Luke's
Mm-hmm.
been great for me on vault. Like he's such a great vault coach and like he's like what I need over there too. Like his personality and the way that he approaches things and approaches vault itself. Like every day he'll be like, "Oh, it's a huge vault day." And he'll say it like every day. So we're like, "Yeah, like it's gonna be a huge vault day." And like but he's been really great. But
That's amazing.
we joke about it like, "Oh, like we were just over here for the vibes."
We're over here for the vibes, but you
Yeah.
have your Jenko full now,
Yeah.
and it's really good. It's huge. So, what, and maybe this ties into it. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're gonna say, but what is a skill or event that has in gymnastics that has taught you the most patience?
I would say beam actually.
Really? Yeah, talk about that.
There was a in club, me and my mom, I was actually just talking to my mom about this and she was like, I never thought I would hear Brie and beam in the same sentence.
Yes,
But
you're a beamer.
yeah, it's like it's crazy because in club, like back walkover, back handspring, and especially double, like still to this day, I will not do a double back handspring on the high beam because it is
Okay.
like absolutely terrifying to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be stuck on beam for like in practice for like 2 hours because I wouldn't go for my double back handspring. So
Oh,
mom was like, like she was like, we got this. Like, she'd give me like a little cross and then there was like a little angel and she'd give it to me to like put in my backpack. So if I get
that's
like
so cute.
nervous to go in my bag and like look at it.
Your
But
mom seems like your biggest hype person.
she is.
Amazing.
But like and like I don't know what it was. Double back handsprings have just I don't know for whatever. I was like I would do a handspring lay before I do it.
A
Double.
handspring lay. I love that.
Yeah. And so like I would say like just the journey through beam because even going into college, I didn't think that I was gonna like do beam. I thought it was gonna be more of like a floor and vault situation.
Hmm.
Then like all of a sudden I was in the beam lineup my freshman year.
You keep finding your way into these new lineups.
Yeah.
I love
Like
it.
it's so I would say like the journey of beam and like now I actually like love training beam and like
Hmm.
found like my cues were the biggest I guess shift for me. Like once I found out okay like these are the specific things I need to think about every single time.
What are those cues?
So like for my front tuck, I have to tell myself like tall.
Hmm.
And then for
Your
my
front tuck is beautiful, by the way, into the beat jump.
thank
Are you
you.
joking? So good.
And then my handspring lay, I have to tell myself to like look and then strong at the end.
Mental
Um,
choreography, basically.
yeah.
Great. That's so cool.
And then like my dismount, I have to tell myself like easy on the run, but then like tall. And sometimes like they like change depending on the day. Like if I'm having a difficult time with my front tuck, if it's like going to the right, then maybe I like change it. But like for the most part, they stay
Yeah.
the
I mean,
same.
a standing front tuck is so hard. Like that is you have no momentum. You have zero momentum. And you connect it into a beat jump. That is, do you realize how hard that is? Do you realize you're an alien?
It's actually funny because in club, I used to do like running punch fronts, but I would like take a step.
Hmm.
Those were like so much more scary and
Hmm.
I would like have too much juice so I couldn't really control it. And
Hmm.
like, I used to like punch around the side because I'd be scared to like
Oh, okay.
stray and then like but we tried standing because they're like you can't really go crooked if you're standing. And
Yeah.
it was like easier to like control. too.
Interesting. But you're so powerful for you. It's probably easy to get the momentum to do it. But for,
Yeah.
a Joe Schmo, we're just like, that's impossible. I cannot create such momentum to do a front tuck standing here. Like Haley Bryant she did a beautiful standing front tuck.
Hmm.
And even she didn't connect it into anything. You connect it into a beat jump. Like that's just, I'm sorry. I know I keep harping on it, but I need you to understand that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so what makes Clemson gymnastics feel different or special to you?
I would just say like the amount of support that we have,
Hmm.
like not even like just like in everyday like life, running into people, they're like, "Oh my gosh, like gymnastics is so great. Like we come and watch you guys," or like even in meets, which I heard you're coming, by the way.
Yes, I'm excited.
But like even the atmosphere like at home meets versus like when you go somewhere else, like it's not like that everywhere, so that
Yeah.
makes Clemson extra extra special. And
Yeah.
it's just so cool like being in such a welcoming community for gymnastics.
Yes. So I met your coaches. I met Justin and Liz when they were coaching Cal. I met them in Fort Worth at a Torchy's Tacos when I was there for NCAA championships. They're the nicest people.
Yeah.
They're
They're so
so
great.
nice.
Yeah. And everything they do is very like intentional and has a purpose,
It
which I
seems
love
that
that.
way. I mean, it seems like they're very good coaches, and I've not been around them coaching, but I
Yeah.
mean, it seems like they're really great people.
Yeah, they are. And they care about us as humans too, like not just in the gym, but they care about us like as humans and help us
That's
grow and
that's
they're
huge.
great. Yeah.
That's huge. I love hearing that. Okay, how would you describe your role on the Clemson gymnastics team?
I would say like I'm pretty positive and easygoing, and I feel like I'm consistently positive. So I would say just like bringing energy and positive energy to everyone. And like,
I can relate to that.
I don't know if you know like the personality thing, but like I'm
Yeah.
a type two, a
Hmm.
helper. So
Hmm.
like, I like helping people and I like even if it's like moving a mat, like I'll be the first one to be like, "Oh my gosh, like do you need help moving a mat?" Like that just
Hmm.
um brings me joy and makes me feel like valuable. So I
I love
love like,
that.
helping out my teammates or if somebody's having like a rough day, like I like being able to like come over and like
Hmm.
help them talk to them and
Be like that positive. Well, and you're a super senior now.
yeah.
So you get to really be that positive voice, that upperclassman, that can really be there for the younger athletes, which is amazing and very valuable for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you trained at Planet Gymnastics in Mobile, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so I know I did my research, okay? And I heard in an interview you said that your coach, Vlad, who won a gold medal at the Seoul Olympics,
Yeah.
um, but he was the one that brought up the Biles one to you. Is this
Yeah.
correct? Will you tell me? Okay, so tell me a little bit, walk us through the moment you ever considered going for the Biles one, and what made you think, yeah, I can do that.
It was like one summer, I think it was like the summer before my senior year. I
Hmm.
think, and I guess the year before that, like I would just do it in the pit, like as
Hmm.
like, just like a for fun
For
thing.
funsies.
Yeah, and so I like used to just do it in the pit, and it was like the summer of my like going into my senior year. We
Hmm.
had, like we have a camp every year called Olympic Camp. And,
Hmm.
like we were like we write our goals of like what we want to accomplish like during the week, and for I guess it was like a like one of the floor days during that week. They were like one of the floor coaches was like, "Oh, like do you want to do it into the resi? Like I'll bump you if I
Hmm.
need."
Hmm.
I was like, "Oh, well, sure."
You are fearless, girl.
And so then, well, and we also like if you get like a skill that you wrote in your book or a new skill, you get stickers. And then whoever got the most stickers at the end, you also get like a prize or like whatever the
Okay.
prize is and stuff. And so then I was like, oh yeah, like I'll get stickers if I do it in the resi.
Do
And
the
so then
Biles, get a
I
sticker.
yeah. And then eventually, like he was like, oh, like I didn't really bump you, like do it by yourself. So I was like, okay. So then I went and did it into the resi by myself, and I was like, oh, that's cool, like cool. Then he was like, okay, like, do you want to do it on the floor? And I was like, okay. Did it on the floor, and then like after Olympic camp, like I went back to going into the pit, like just
Yeah.
and every now and then. And so then we get to like I want to say by this point it's like January. So it's like
Hmm.
in meet season and I like
Hmm.
was competing a double A out, like doing double A's and my coach Vlad
Which
was like,
your double A is gorgeous as well.
"Thank you." But my coach Vlad, he was like, "Oh, like would you want to do the bios at a meet one day?" And I was like, "Sure." Like why? And so then he was like, "Okay, like let's try to do it into the resi." So like I think to start off I was like doing it like 2 and 8 like above the
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
so we were like just practicing it and it was just like on a whim. Like I think we were gonna do it at like the home meet. And so
Yeah.
our next home meet was like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks from like when he told me that. And
Oh
so
my God.
yeah. So then the first time I tried it, like the mat like kind of slid and then I
Mhm.
didn't make it on
Okay.
that for that time. And then he was like, okay, like we'll just like we're gonna work really hard and like, cause by this point I'm like, well, now like I really want to do it because I didn't make it the first time. So
Somebody's
like,
got to hold on to that mat.
yeah. So then the next meet, Vlad like made sure he was like in front of the mat, holding the mat,
Well
and
done,
then,
Vlad.
like we went and like I made it, and like in that moment, my hands were like my back handspring felt like it was very high on. So in
Mhm.
the air, I was like, oh man, like I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time. And so then like I landed and I was like, wait. So I think that's why my face was like, oh my
You
God.
stuck it. You didn't just
Yeah.
land it, girl. You stuck it. You stuck the Biles win. The first, like, what? That's
And
crazy.
it's crazy because like the day of like this time that I or like that I did it in college,
Hmm.
the day of like something because I was a little like anxious and like nervous.
Yeah,
Um
rightfully so.
Something told me to like look at my phone and look at the date of like the first time that I made it.
Hmm.
And I looked and it's like a year and a day before I did it this time. And I was like, that's crazy.
Wow.
So now I was like, okay, so now I have like a sense of like peace and
Yeah, that's amazing. Wow. So, what was going through your head right before you like competed it in competition as a high schooler? Because I know, I mean, that is wild to me. That first of all, being the first NCAA gymnast to ever compete it successfully in college is huge. But like what a lot of people don't understand is like you threw it in high school. Like
yeah.
what was going through your mind the first time you ever competed it?
I would say like it was just something that I did for fun. And then
Hmm.
in that moment it was like, oh my gosh, like this is actually like a reality.
Yeah.
And I kind of realized like there weren't that many people that did it.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know? So now I was like, well, I
There's
really
still
want to
not very many people that do it.
yeah. So now I was like, I really want to be like one of those people to like even to be in like the same sentence as like Simone, like
Correct.
doing like her skill. So like it became something that was like, oh, like just for fun to being like almost like a dream of like, okay, like I want to like leave with no regrets, like leave club and move on to college with no regrets.
Hmm.
So I was like, I really want this really bad. And so like when I first made it, it was kind of like a shock of like it didn't even feel real. And
Yeah.
I was with my like best friends, like my teammates and stuff too.
Hmm.
So that was like one of the best parts of it too.
Yeah. Incredible. I will never forget watching the Clemson meet that you competed at and just like I actually cried, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, we're watching history. Like it's incredible. And then to see that Simone like and it was in the last day of Black History Month, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Simone commented and it was just Simone Biles is my hero.
Yeah.
So like just the fact that like I saw you break barriers and history right in front of my eyes and that I got to witness it just on my TV. It was a blessing for me. And so I just think it's incredible that you are so you're just so I know you say you have mental blocks, but you seem so mentally strong. And I want you to know that just because there's a mental block and you don't want to do two back handsprings on a on a beam does not mean that you're not mentally strong because you got to be mentally strong because that last the half out is hard. Like the double A half out, are you joking? That half twist makes a difference. You can't see the ground. You can't, I mean, I have so much respect for you, truly.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So let's get into some like fun questions. Um, what is your pre-meet hype song right now?
Oh, I would say I listen to a lot of like gospel songs before I compete, or like
Okay.
the on the bus ride.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's like a song. It's called "God and Me" by
Mm-hmm.
Mary Mary, and
Okay.
it's like almost like a rap kind of in a
Yeah.
sense,
Yeah.
but and it's like hyped up. And me and my mom used to sing it on the way to school and like to
Hmm.
daycare and stuff. So
I love
I
that. That's such a different answer than everyone else. I absolutely love it. You get filled with the Holy Spirit before you compete. Okay, so say you completed the biles, you landed it. What was your like meal that you ate after you competed it in college? You were like, okay, I did this. Did you eat something special? Did you go celebrate? What did you do?
I remember we went to like the my parents' hotel that they were staying at, and
Hmm.
like, a whole bunch of like my teammates' parents and stuff were there, and we had like
Hmm.
meals there. But
Hmm.
I want to say I ate steak.
Oh, period.
So good. I think
As you
that's
should.
what I had. It was so good though.
Do you know you don't know it was at the hotel? You don't know where it
It was
was?
at the hotel,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
It was
That's
like steak and I think something else. But if I had like, I don't know if they had on the menu, but like usually like if I had like a really good meat and club, I used to get ribs.
rib. I love me some ribs, girl. Extra barbecue sauce though.
Yeah.
Extra barbecue sauce. What is a what's an event? Okay, what's your favorite event to train and your least favorite event to train?
Favorite event? Probably floor.
Hmm.
I'd say probably floor. Least favorite, I don't train it anymore, but like bars.
Hmm.
I like my role doing the cables, like it's great. I
You're
love
like,
it.
there's a reason I'm not a bar swinger anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, respect. I get it. What how do you handle pressure? Like is it something like when expectations get loud, how do you handle that pressure?
Sometimes I like usually when expectations get loud, it's my own expectations, and sometimes like I'm hard on myself.
Yeah.
I have to like think about in my locker, I have a picture of like from my first year of gymnastics, like competing and stuff. And
Hmm.
there's like, and then I taped another picture of like a text that's like a reminder, like it's okay, you're okay. And
Love that.
I have to kind of like think about, okay, like little you, like first starting gymnastics would be so proud of you. So why are you like stressing about meeting these high expectations? Like just go
Yeah,
out there and have fun because she's gonna be proud of you no matter what. Just
absolutely.
like she probably think you're like you're cool and like want to be friends. Like so just kind
Yes.
of, maybe not really like lower your expectations, but like don't become like a prisoner to your own like expectations.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that because I feel like that would be a hard thing to balance, you know? You athletes deal with you're literally judged. Like for your what you do, you are judged. And by the judges, by people who don't even know anything about gymnastics, you know? And so I can imagine that it would be hard and it would take a toll. And so I love that you have that mindset of, okay, little girl Brie, she would think I'm cool. She would say, "Oh my gosh, you threw the bios one? Like that's the coolest thing ever." You know, like I love that mentality. We all need to make our child self proud. That's what we need to do at the end of the
And
day.
like another thing too is like I don't really focus on scores and stuff.
Hmm.
And like my mom and dad they don't really fully understand gymnastics. Like they know some parts, but they don't fully like they know some of the realm, but there's other places that are a little still
Hmm.
fuzzy. But
Hmm.
like they weren't ever the parents to like I guess like focus on scores and be like, oh, well, you should have gotten this, this, and this, or like you need to like strive to get this. Like they were just
Yeah,
proud if I like did my best, had fun, and like just enjoyed myself. They never really
I
put
love
that
that.
pressure on me. And so like for me, I've kind of carried that into gymnastics or like into college gymnastics of like, okay, like just have fun,
Yeah,
enjoy, and like, as long as I'm healthy and make it safely through the meet, like that's all that
and
really
have
matters.
fun.
And have fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
So that's like
Simone's parents are that way.
yeah,
I mean, they never, according to her, they never focused on scores or winning. It was all about being safe. And I know Simone always says, her mom says, be the best Simone, you know? And so that's all we can do at the end of the day. So it sounds like your parents are pretty incredible as well.
they're great.
Let's see. What is one skill you love watching, but you hate competing? Or you like won't compete?
Hmm. That's a good question. I'd probably say like anything really on bars, but like maybe like a Jaeger. Like I've
A
never
Jaeger?
had a Jaeger,
Hmm.
but like if I could like feel what it's like to do that one time, because it looks fun sometimes when
It
you're
looks
like,
so fun, but it also looks so scary.
yeah, yeah.
Like
But if
flipping.
I could like feel what that's like one time, I'd be like, okay, like I'm good now. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Who has your favorite Jaeger in all of gymnastics? Could be
ooh,
piked, could be straddle, whatever.
I'd probably either say I'd probably say Audrey Davis.
So good.
Her bars are just
Her arms are like flying out to the side as she's like, oh,
yeah.
it's beautiful. It's
Just
beautiful.
oh, like and copy paste every time. Like I
Every
would
time.
be giving her tens
She
every
like
time.
never catches like she never caught the Jaeger too close. It was always perfect distance. Like it was
Yeah,
just
beautiful.
stunning. Stunning gymnastics. Okay, if gymnastics fans knew one thing about you, what would you want it to be?
Oh, like about gymnastics,
Hmm.
I would say before I go on beam every time, I do
Hmm.
like my mom and dad are also why I do this, but I have like my 10 fingers, and so I was
Hmm.
like, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, like
Hmm.
where I go and then like get on the beam.
I love that.
And
And
like
that's just kind of
sometimes
like,
other events too, like if I'm like super extra nervous or like whatever the case is, then I'll like do it by like with my hands by my side. But
yeah. I mean, that's something you'll always have with you. So
hmm
that's
that's what
great.
helped me get through my double back handsprings.
Hey, whatever works, girl.
Yep.
You know what? God can get us through anything, especially that double back handspring.
Yep.
Okay, fun section. We got to talk beauty products because I'm a beauty product girly. I love seeing all the makeup that you guys wear and the hair and the everything, the Leos, all of it. It's just like y'all are performers and you are getting ready for a show. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, what are your favorite must-have makeup products for a full competition beat?
Well, also, fun fact, I didn't wear makeup until my freshman year homecoming.
Oh my
And that
gosh, okay.
like I only wore makeup for like dances.
Mm-hmm.
And then like in college, then I had to like learn, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not like a huge makeup girl.
Mm-hmm.
I have like I actually got some makeup for Christmas. I got
Ooh, what'd you get?
um liquid blush, which I've never
Love.
had. My blush from that I had before this one was from eighth grade. Or no, ninth grade.
Girl,
Ninth grade. So
time to
so
move on.
time to, and so my mom got me like liquid blush
I
and then
love liquid blush.
I got lip stain, which I've never used that before.
Fun, yes.
And I got some lip gloss. I think those are from Elf.
I love Elf. Love
And
Elf. Yeah.
then the rest of my stuff is from MAC.
Love MAC as well. Those are some good. Did your mom get you those?
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. I used to be a professional makeup artist, so
Oh,
I could
cool.
talk makeup all day long. Okay, so what are your you say you're not like a huge makeup girly, but do you like beauty products like skincare, hair care, things like that?
Yeah.
What are some beauty, like what are the beauty products that you run out of and you're like immediately I have to go repurchase that?
Hmm. I would say like CeraVe.
Yeah.
I've used
The face wash or the lotion?
the face wash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I use that like to get like makeup off. I
Mm-hmm.
also just found last year we got like one of the team moms got us like a little like goodie bag and in it had like a little thing of Micellin.
Micellar water.
Yeah, yeah. She got
Love.
her that and it actually was so nice. I was like,
Yeah, I
wow.
love micellar water. That's actually how I take my makeup off is micellar water and like a cotton pad. Or like they have regular cotton pads, they have reusable cotton pads, they have the like makeup erasers, but micellar water is great. If
Yeah,
you ever want any makeup or skincare product recommendations, I got you, girl.
I'll send them your way.
Yes, yes. Okay. So what is a gymnastic skill that another athlete does really, really well that you wish you could steal and replicate?
Hmm. I'd probably say Haley Bryant's fault. That thing is insane.
Insane. 10 machine. 10 machine.
Like literally, like if she stuck it, it was a 10, like
Yeah,
automatically.
no, where do you take the deduction if she sticks it? Like, yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. And that's a hard vault too.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, and especially to land with your chest up.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like
that's,
it's crazy.
yeah, no, beautiful vault. To a new fan out there of Brie Clark, who is wanting to watch you for the first time, what routine or competition would you guide them to?
I would probably say ACCs of last year.
I rewatched that last night.
Really?
You crushed it.
Thank you. Yeah, that one was like actually like because sometimes podium I have a hard time like controlling
Hmm.
because it is like it feels bouncier.
You're so powerful, and it is bouncier. Yeah,
So it's like I have to like tell myself, okay, like usually you run 50%, like you need to run like a good 30%, like lower it down sometimes. And sometimes it can be hard with adrenaline too.
sure. Yeah,
But like that one was one of my better ones and I was like, wow, and it's on podium.
you did amazing, and the your beam was great too. Like, actually, all of you Clemson athletes, y'all lit that beam on fire. It was amazing. I mean, that phenomenal. I was watching it, and y'all absolutely had a phenomenal beam rotation.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Talk to me about the peer helper organization at Daphne High School.
You dug deep.
I told you I did my research, girl.
So basically, it's kind of like I did it from, I want to say sixth grade until like my junior year of high school, and then didn't do it after that because of COVID my senior year.
Hmm.
And it's basically the best way to describe it is you're basically becoming like trained to be like mini counselors for your peers. Because
Okay.
people who like suffer with like mental health or like depression or just
Yeah.
like different things like that feel more comfortable talking to a peer than
Yeah.
they would like an adult or like a teacher. And so like it opens up room for those conversations and you're not unprepared for it. So you can
Yeah.
become like a guide. And sometimes like if a teacher noticed like a student having a hard time or like noticed something, they would send one of us like to talk, like to pull them and like talk to them and maybe
Yeah.
like either like a mentor thing or like a just like a having a peer or someone to talk to.
That's incredible. Because it is scary sometimes to talk to an adult, right? And so if you can talk to someone close to your age or one of your
Yeah.
peers, it really does make a difference. What got you into that? Like what made you want to do that
Yeah, well,
at
in
such a
sixth
young
grade,
age?
yeah, well, in sixth grade, one of like my teachers was like, "Oh, like I think this would be something great for you to be a part of." So like they picked me and then like got me through the training and stuff. And then once you got to like seventh grade and up, you had to like apply for it and stuff. But I just like really enjoy being able to be there for other people and
Yeah.
being able to like help someone from like, you know, like I just like being making a difference in other people's lives and being able to help them be in a better place.
I love that. You're so kind. Yeah, and it and authentic and genuine and it radiates from you. And I want you to know that.
Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
I was reading about that and I was like, she has to tell me about this because this is so fascinating.
Yeah, it was always like so cool. And it's like it's cool as I got from like obviously like the stuff that they like train you through in sixth grade is different from what they train you through in like high school and stuff too.
Sure, 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 sure.
So it's kind of cool to like I guess be able to be trained like differently and see like the differences from like sixth grade to like my junior year.
Yeah. Has that background helped you in be there for your teammates with like mental blocks or depression or anything
Yeah.
on
It
your
kind of
gymnastics
helps
team?
like with how to like communicate and like just how to be like an effective listener as well too
Yeah.
and how to like navigate that and like how to basically how to ask questions. Um, but yeah, it's definitely some of the skills that I've learned from that have transferred.
That's amazing. Wow. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Of course.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, I don't know if it's gonna, if you can tell me or not, but are you gonna throw the biles this season?
I don't know. But like I will say like with the rule change, I don't know if you know about the rule change. It's kind of like
I do, but tell everyone so they.
basically well, I don't have a full understanding of it, but like from my understanding of it is more meets are going to count towards your NQS.
Hmm.
It's going to be like they're going to knock off your highest score and you count like all of your home meets, I think.
Yeah.
And then I think you count a bigger portion of your away meets, but it's like 10 meets, I think, instead of six.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think like I understand why they do it, like to make it more like equal or like if there is like a fluctuation of like a meet or like
Yeah.
then it doesn't throw off the NQS.
Right.
But
But also away meets are tough,
hmm
you know? And also, I imagine you probably want to throw the biles at home
yeah,
when you have all of your supporters around you, because that will be the most exciting, you
yeah.
know?
And then
Okay,
it's
well,
kind of like at the same time you want to like do what's best for the team
right.
too. And
Yeah. I
so
mean,
it's
it's risky. It's risky.
yeah,
Because at the end of the day, like it's not worth more. We're not in elite, you know.
yeah,
It's not like so you can get the same score. I mean, you can do your double layout or you can do the biles and you know, you
yeah,
may score lower with the biles just because of how risky it is or you know,
yeah.
whatever. So,
Into like either way, like whether I did it or like do it or like don't do it, like I feel like I have no regrets, especially since like I did it in high school, like my whole rest of my time in high school, and
oh yeah.
like I got the chance to do it last year. Like either way, like no regrets.
You're
Like
like, I'm happy.
yeah, like I'm happy with whatever case scenario.
Yes. Well, and you know, I think selfishly we all want to see it again, but also we understand the situation that
Yeah.
it's A, it's risky, B, you could, you know, sit it down. I mean, there's a million things that could happen. So, well, I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out. So in this final section, this segment is going to be called the final 10. And it is 10 questions that I'm going to ask every single athlete that comes on the podcast. And it's going to be kind of rapid fire, but don't feel like you have to answer rapid fire. Take your time. And it can be as funny as you want it. It can be as serious as you want it. These are just whatever, these express kind of a lot about you. So what is your favorite word?
Hmm. I would say faith. Faith is a good word.
That is a good word. What is your least favorite word?
This isn't a word, it's like numbers, but like 6, 7, like I can't.
Yeah, I can.
It's
I
and
can.
usually like trends like go away like after a while, but like
This one's sticking around.
or like I'll catch myself like saying something, but oh like like or 6 or 7, and I'm like, oh dang it, I didn't mean to say.
Yep.
I'll find myself like avoiding saying like the numbers, and I'm like, man, that
Yes, I know. It's been ruined. The numbers have been ruined. Okay, what is a gym noise or sound that you love?
I would say either like when someone like sticks like a like say if somebody's doing a vault and they stick a vault and like the sound of like their feet on the mat like
Hmm.
I feel like it makes it like crisp like it adds
Yes.
to it.
Crunchy. Yes,
Yeah. Or
absolutely.
like when someone's like setting the vault and it like clicks.
Hmm. Love. What's a gym sound or noise you hate?
I probably say so I move the cables on bars and
Hmm.
sometimes when you like pull them up really fast it makes like a weird like scraping sound
Oh,
almost.
like nails on a chalkboard, kind of.
Like it's a little different from that because you like nails on a chalkboard don't usually like doesn't usually bother me, but it's like
Mhm.
the scrape on the like I don't know what it's weird.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
almost like grindy.
Ooh. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have to pay attention. I don't know that I can hear it like from the TV, but I'm gonna try. Okay, what brings you to life creatively, spiritually, or emotionally? It can be anything.
I would say like anything crafty, like art or like coloring, even like the coloring books or like
Hmm.
it kind of is a way for like say if I'm like stressed about like stuff, then like it kind of brings me back to calm.
Kind of centers you.
Seeing, yeah, or like before every me, I usually try to like draw something while we're like at lunch. I usually
Mm,
try to like draw and like craft different things. But
I love that. Okay. I love hearing this creativity side of you. What brings you down?
hmm, that's a good question. I would say like one thing that just really like gets under my skin,
Hmm.
even if it doesn't have anything to do with me, is like if you see other people being mean or like downing another person for no reason, like when another person that kind of like makes me mad. But then I'm like, wait, like, like I know it's like nothing to do with me, but like if I can help it, I would, stop
Yeah.
it. Sometimes just like hearing people just be mean for no reason or like hearing someone talk about a situation of like, oh, these people said this to me. And it's like, okay, well, why? Like,
Yeah.
what this for?
I
But I
get
would say
that.
like that kind of like brings me down hearing about like how, other people treat other people not so well.
I hear you. That's one reason why I wanted to create this podcast. I want a place of positivity because I get so tired of seeing so much negativity on the internet and from people who have no idea what they're talking about at all. And so it seems to me like you and I are similar in the sense that we want to bring some joy and positivity into the world.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, what is your favorite guilty pleasure show?
Oh. I love, okay, any sort of like reality, like Bachelor, Love Island, like,
Okay, I
love,
love Love Island.
yeah, I've been like an OG fan.
Who were your favorite Love Island contestants from this most previous season? Most recent season, I should say.
I liked Delandria because she is from
I
Alabama.
love Alandria.
Yeah, and
Bama
she's from
Barbie, are you
Alabama. Yeah.
joking?
And I
Huh?
love seeing her like being able to do so well, like outside the villa too.
Yeah,
It's really great. I would say her, and then Amaya was really funny.
I love Amaya Papaya. What's not to love? Yes.
Yeah.
No, those are the two correct answers actually, so you pass. Okay, if gymnastics didn't exist, what other sport would you have done? Basketball?
I would say track. I
Okay.
did I think it was my either eighth grade or ninth grade. Well, actually I think eighth grade and ninth grade. I
Mhm.
ran track.
Okay,
And
I love that.
eighth grade I was the 100-meter county champ, I think.
Okay.
So I was
I
like a
should have added that to your intro.
so I did like the 100, the 200, and the 4x1.
I love that. Okay.
My
All
strength.
right. Okay, this is an important question.
Okay.
Who is on your Mount Rushmore of gymnastics? Your top four all time,
Okay. I would say I would put Gabby up there.
period.
I feel like she is like a trailblazer and like
She has three gold medals, okay? Olympic
yeah.
gold medals. Like,
She was like one of the ones that I like first remember watching.
mm-hmm.
Um, I would also put Lamentia Hall up there because I looked at
Love.
her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually reached out to me last season, which I thought was so cool. I was like, oh my
That's
God.
incredible.
Yeah. And because I remember my granddad used to make me like a pack of or like give me like a pack of CDs of like the old meets and stuff. And so
Mm-hmm.
I would like watch it over and over in the DVD player. And so I used to always like every single meet always had like her in it. And so I would
Mm-hmm.
always like watch her do her floor and stuff like that.
Iconic floor,
Let's see who else I would put up. Simone, obviously.
obviously.
And I would say Haley Bryant.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
a really
that's
fantastic.
Thomas too.
Who?
Trinity Thomas.
Oh yeah, well, you know what?
We'll make a five Mount
We'll make it 5 because you can't exclude any of them.
Yeah, they're
I
all,
I truly I think Trinity Thomas, she's my NCAA GOAT.
yeah,
Like
at 1,000%.
she unreal. Unreal. And like Simone is the GOAT, Trinity is the NCAA GOAT, and I don't make the rules. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Did any of those athletes make you want to be a gymnast?
Lamentia Hall for sure and Gabby.
Hmm.
And
Did
it was
you?
funny because her name's Gabrielle and my name's Gabrielle. So then my mom was like, hey.
I know. I love that. Okay, that was a great answer. I love all of those athletes so much. Okay, if you were reincarnated as an animal, what animal would you be?
Okay. If I had to pick,
Yeah.
well, I'll give two answers.
Okay.
If it was based on my personality,
Hmm.
I would probably say like a bunny.
I could definitely see a little bunny. You're the cutest, little sweetest thing.
But if I had to like pick,
Hmm.
I would probably say an orca because I think they're so cool.
Orcas are amazing. I
They're
love
like
orcas.
so fascinating. Like they're just so smart. And
They
like
are.
the way that they do things, like it's crazy.
Have you seen the orcas that like teamed up together to knock over that
Yeah,
boat?
and they like make waves
Yes.
and like to break the ice, they like swim a certain way that breaks the ice and makes the seals come down and they like they're like
They're incredible.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
yeah, they're so smart.
And they're athletes too, okay? They're
Yeah,
flipping.
and I think like when they're born, they're like I want to say like their brain is like the same as like a 16-year-old boy. Which
I
is
that tracks.
yeah.
That tracks because honestly, they're so smart and that's I mean, truly, they're like one of the smartest animals out there, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that your answer is an orca. Have you ever seen Free Willy? Are you
No.
too young for that? Okay, so there was a movie when I was growing up in the 90s called Free Willy, and it is about this little kid who like there's an orca
Mhm.
in captivity in well, kind of like in a place like SeaWorld, but like really broken down and stuff. And this little boy like frees Willy. Like he frees the orca and lets it go into its natural habitat and all this stuff. But it's a lot more than that. But if you love orcas, you should watch it.
That's so cool. Because I've seen I think it's called Tillicum.
I haven't seen that. What's that?
That one is like about it's kind of sad though, but it's like
Oh.
about him in captivity and I think he like I think snapped.
Oh, okay.
And then he like eventually had to just like be by himself. Like none of
Mm.
us should get close. But like it's so sad because I think they like I want to say like like bang their heads on the
Yes.
captivity and stuff, and they
Yes, they're not happy.
rest and like
Yeah,
it's so sad.
it is really sad. Okay, last question. Well, we have two questions, one from a fan and then the last question from the final 10. So I know you believe in God. I know you believe in heaven. So what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Well, the first thing would be well done.
Hmm.
The second one would just be like that I guess that he would be like proud of me or like, did I or I would ask him like, did I become like who you wanted me to become or like grow the degree that you had like you designed for me to be.
Hmm. And I guarantee you the answer will be absolutely. Absolutely. You're doing your family proud and God proud and truly you are such a positive. One reason why I wanted to have you on the podcast is not you're not just a history maker and all those things, but you carry yourself with so much grace and positivity and like I want you to know that shines through the television. I've never met you in person, but like I see you on social media and I see you on TV and all of like who you are, your essence shines through your gymnastics, through the way that you interact with your teammates, with your coaches, and you really are a great example of what it means to be a great human being, which is what I want to have on this podcast is athletes, but like humans first. So I appreciate you coming on here.
That means so much. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I did this I did this kind of game on my you can go look at my stories on my Instagram, but I gave hints of who my first guest was for episode 1 and people had to guess who it was based off of the hints. So I'll read you the hints so that you can know what they are. But so I said hint number 1 was she's a mover, a shaker, a history maker, the first to drop jaws and a skill undertaker with power and flips that leave us all stunned. Guess who's my first guest? This is going to be fun. And then
Okay.
the second one is in orange, she shines, her spirit will roar. A master of skills no one can ignore. She's flipped into history, leaving us in awe. Guess the trailblazer with a thunderous hurrah. And the third hint was she shines on the stage where banners all gleam, chasing the glory of a championship dream. Among the best, she's earned every score. Guess this guest, she's ready to soar. And someone guessed you. So I said to anyone the first person to guess correctly, I would give them a shout out on the podcast. So shout out to Allie and Raleigh and I would allow them to ask a question for you.
Yeah.
So her question is, Hi Brie, big fan here. You famously made history by being the first collegiate gymnast to compete the bios one on floor. What went into making the skill competition ready as part of a collegiate routine? What was the hardest part? Controlling the landing, endurance, making it seamless, what have you?
I would say like I guess in a comparative sense, in club when I did it, like when I in my short time that we decided to do it,
Hmm.
um, I like was doing it kind of like uphill. So like up to like an 8 inches higher than the floor.
Hmm.
Um, doing it with like music and stuff like that, but it was more so like so in my brain I'm like, okay, like I've done this like successfully this many times or like this percentage of times is like a confidence thing because Vlad knows me very well and he knows like numbers are my bread and butter for like my
Hmm.
confidence and stuff.
Hmm.
And college is a little different because you don't really like to preserve your bodies because you're competing every weekend as opposed to
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 meets. So like numbers weren't really like the main goal of it, I guess,
Mental
but like
numbers.
yeah, mental numbers. And so like for me, I would still do it like uphill, but like every day that I would do it successfully, which last year I only felt in the I guess in the time span from like August to like through the end of season,
Hmm.
I think I only fell on two, and one was because I think we had come back from a break or hadn't gone into like the gym
Hmm.
a couple days or had some days off. And then the second one was the first meet that I tried it and fell. But like the rest of
Wow.
them, like I
So
had
it's
made,
like super consistent for you.
yeah. And so I like would write like every time I would make them say I made like five, I'd go in my like I would have my calendar in my locker, but I would like go and write tallies of like how many that I had like successfully made. And so
Mhm.
that way I could like look at it and be like, okay, like why are you like doubting yourself like this? You've done literally like 100 something and your percentage is in the 90s. So
Yeah. You got
freaking
this in the bag.
yeah. So like that kind of was something that definitely helped me this year of like because sometimes when you're waiting and like I think we were at a try meet. So like we
Yeah,
were
you
waiting.
were to try me.
And so like one of my teammates came and like talked to me and was like, "Hey, like you got this. Go be breezy. Like deep breaths. You've done this a million times. You got it." And then in my head to like almost like quiet the noise or like the nerves, I'm
Hmm.
like, "Oh, like you literally like remember in your calendar you have this and like like you got this. God's got you." Which that's what my mom does. She does GGY, which is
Hmm.
an ASL. And then she does like this, almost like a Wakanda thing.
I love it.
God's got you. So then I remember I looked at her and then she did it for me. And then I was like, okay, like I got this. And then by the time all that happened, then I ended up saluting. And then it
You were
was,
ready to go.
yeah.
I love that video of watching you compete the biles and your mom is like standing up in the stands and she's like dancing with you and like all this stuff. It's so
It
cute.
was all of my routines.
I love it. She seems like your biggest supporter and that is how it should be, quite frankly. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on Gymnastics with Joy, episode 1. You're a first yet again. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you'll come on again sometime.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love
All
to.
right. But I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope the season is wonderful. I cannot wait to watch you, and I cannot wait to see you on January 4th.
Can't wait.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, 怎么练怎么练，no way，哦，我可以。